Hey, Kathy.
Hey, Angela.
Did you know that we have a referendum in October?
I did. I
Do
did.
you know what all the questions are?
I don't have them memorized, but I know what
Hmm,
they're all about.
good.
Okay.
That's what we're here for today. So, Albertans, we have 10 questions we have to answer in October.
Yep.
They are ridiculous,
They're very long. All of them.
but they are important because it's
Yes.
an opportunity for us to send like a huge message on a rocket to Ottawa.
That is a good way of saying it. Yes.
Just
Sending
like,
a yeah, torpedo. Oh, maybe
oh,
that
that's the word I was looking for. Torpedo. We're going to
torpedo.
torpedo Ottawa
Yes.
and the rest of Canada with these questions saying, look at something has to change because this is crazy and it's not sustainable. So, as the Women for Alberta Independence, we are bringing this series
Mm-hmm.
of questions, 10 short videos, one for each question,
Yeah.
to discuss the questions because please, the last thing we want is for people to be walking into the polling booth and that's the very first time they see these questions. Think
Mm-hmm.
about the questions, consider the questions, and then instead of standing there for 10 or 15 minutes while everyone else is in line waiting for you to leave the polling booth so they can stand there for 10 or 15 minutes, we would love for you to just walk in there with confidence and say, I already know what I'm going to vote, and just check,
Exactly.
check, 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 and away you go.
That's it. Go in there like a boss. You know exactly what's going on as soon as you go through the door. You know what else I do actually like about these questions, though? Even though they're
Hmm.
long and they're convoluted, what I
Mm-hmm.
do like about the questions is that the first nine, and that's a conversation in and of itself, but as they are listed on the Alberta Referendum 2026.ca website, the
Mm-hmm.
first nine give those folks who are absolutely against Alberta independence an opportunity to still say, you know what, I want to see some big change. I'm not there yet. I maybe never will be there yet, where Angela and Kathy are, where they've had enough. But I understand and I recognize that we are still getting shafted. And so
Yeah.
those questions are your time to shine. It's not an either or thing. It's just that gives you an opportunity to say, you know what, I don't like it either. I'm not willing to leave. I'm not willing to take the steps that a lot of Albertans are, but I want Ottawa to know that I'm not happy with the state of things too.
Right. Yeah. You're that's exactly right what you say. There's an opportunity. Again, send that torpedo.
Yeah.
Send that message.
Kaboom.
Mm-hmm. All
Kaboom.
right.
Where are we at? Question
We're on
what?
question 7.
Ooh. So we've gone through the first 6.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Question 7 out of 10. Do you support the government of Alberta working with the governments of other willing provinces to amend the Canadian Constitution to abolish the unelected federal Senate? One of the shorter questions. Usually I run out of breath by the time I get 2/3 of the way through. So that's pretty good.
It is true. And I am going to make the case that as Albertans, we answered this question already. Oh, I don't know, late 90s, early 2000s, when, we sent the Reform Party to Ottawa and their whole thing was a triple E Senate.
Yep.
They wanted to reform the Senate and we got shut down.
Got shut down. We had Harper as prime minister and he couldn't do it. It
No,
got
because he wanted to be reelected. And so that wasn't going to happen.
Exactly. Exactly. The other thing I think it's important to remind Albertans is that we actually try to elect our senators.
Mm.
We always do. And people maybe don't realize that that's one of the ballots, or they don't vote for that one ballot because they don't know what it is all about. But we do try to elect our senators, and Ottawa just takes it as a suggestion. And they don't often take our suggestions. Let's just be
That's
clear.
true. I think it's only happened. I think Brian Mulroney did once. He
Yeah.
chose one of our senators in waiting.
Mm-hmm.
So Brian Mulroney did that. Oh, did Stephen Harper? I think Stephen Harper
I want
did.
to say that he did. Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that he did. And that's it.
I think that's about it.
Yeah. So, and I think people too don't understand exactly what the Senate is. So maybe we should even just kind of explore that a little bit. What is the Senate? Well, in Parliament in Ottawa, there are two houses. There are the members of Parliament, the ones that we vote in. We have 37 of those. And then there's the senators. We only have 6.
You're talking about the province of Alberta. Province of
Yeah.
Alberta has 37 House of Commons seats, 6
Yep.
senators. Yes.
6 senators. And so I'm not going to go into that too deep because we go into that on other videos. But we can't vote them in. We can't vote them out if we don't like them. They get that as a token job, basically, because they're appointed by the prime minister, and they have that nice 6-figure income with a bunch of perks for the rest of their lives, basically.
Until they're 75.
75, do something really dumb to have to give it up, or dead. And the second one there, the middle one, to do something really dumb, that bar just keeps getting lower and lower and lower. So that doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
It's 75 or they die. And so, I mean, good gig, I guess, if you can get it. But it's just useless. It's kind of the Senate is useless. So do we support yeah.
Well, I was just going to say, it does not serve Canadians well.
Certainly doesn't serve us well.
It's a giant money pit. And as Albertans, for sure, it does not.
Yeah. Yeah. So to abolish the unelected federal Senate is a brilliant idea. There's no need for us to have to spend all of that money. The kicker is on this one, of course, this is a constitutional question. Yes. So, do you support the government of Alberta working with the governments of other willing provinces? That's the key right there. Because to do this means opening up the Constitution. To open up the Constitution takes 7 premiers representing 50% of the population. And
which, to translate that, means we would have to have Ontario or Quebec on board. And the fact is, Ontario has 24 Senate seats. Quebec has 24 Senate seats. It is not based on population. So people don't get your knickers in a knot, because it's not based on population. It's based on history going back to the 1860s. That for some reason, we insist that we must still continue living under that old archaic system, because it serves certain parts of the country quite well.
Yes, it does. All the parts that are just a little bit east of Saskatchewan. Yeah. So the fact is it just isn't going to happen. But we still have to vote yes.
There is still some use to it.
Yeah.
It's that sending that message again. So yeah, please, let's all vote yes, and let the rest of the country know that we're not happy about this. And go ahead, ignore it. Ignore the results of this referendum at your peril.
Exactly. And that's the bonus of all these constitutional questions. And I'll say again, I've heard a lot of people, and I continue to hear a lot of people in my travels say, well, why are we going to bother with these? We know it's not going to happen. Because we have to. This is our opportunity to make sure that our voices are heard. This is the one time federally on a federal issue. Let me rephrase that, not federally like in an election, but on a federal issue that your vote will count.
True.
And so the other bonus to this is we pass all of these first 9 that the government of Alberta put out, these 9 referendum questions. Let's say we get a majority, like a way big majority yes on all of them. Well, that gives the Albertans, some other Albertans who don't quite see the forest for the trees yet in Confederation, an opportunity to see that this is not going to happen. And Ottawa is not going to listen to you either. You can put your elbows down now. They're not going to listen to you. But the only way to make that point is to vote yes.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
Awesome. Thanks, Kathy.
Thank you. We will see you on question 8.
Sounds good.